Okay, so this last question is from Cindy, and she's asking, what is your favorite feature of MemberMouse? My favorite features in MemberMouse have always been the ones that help to automate things. It's usually the things that people don't see or don't even know of what the value of them is. For example, the automated overdue payment processing, where because the reason I love this so much is because I've always been a kind of a process person, process efficiency. In my career as a software engineer and architect, I was usually passionate about and working on products that help to improve processes and make them more efficient. And so the reason I like all the automation stuff is because that's exactly what it does. And the thing is, a lot of people don't even know about these things that are going on in MemberMouse. Each one of these automation features that got added to the platform came out of an experience, whether that we had directly because we use the software on membermouse.com, or one of our larger high volume clients ran into. Because, and the benefit that we really get from working with these high volume clients is we really get a real world stress test of the system, and then we can see where things aren't working. And it's not that they're not working, it's not that something's broken, it's that, hey, like the way to have profit is to either increase your revenues or decrease your support costs, right? So a lot of the automation that's built into MemberMouse is geared towards reducing support costs, which ultimately ends in higher profits, right? Because imagine a situation where you have thousands of members and it's just a part of the business where cards get declined on recurring subscriptions. And imagine you had to call somebody to get this taken care of. Well, just referring back to what I was just talking to you about hiring with Tom, well, now you have to find people, hire people whose job it is to do that, which you have to pay. And of course, when you call people, it's like chasing down somebody to pay you money is, it's not the most fun thing to do because people usually are going to avoid that as much as possible. So having this automated in the system has untold amounts of not only capturing revenue that may not have been captured and reducing time on your books to actually have to manually go through that process and take care of it. Other things like that are activity log, the tracking of that. This can be a useful tool for people to see what somebody was doing on the account. If somebody messages in and they have questions about something, you can easily look back and see what pages they've accessed, when they logged in, when they were billed, when emails were sent out to them, records of those emails. This can be helpful in chargeback scenarios. If somebody charges back and they claim that they never used your software, you can easily build a report, and customers of ours, large high volume customers of ours specifically like this feature, because chargebacks, again, it's one of those things in business that it ticks up when you have more customers, and therefore you end up having to have a strategy in how you're going to handle this and recapture some of those chargebacks. So that's a great feature as well. And I think just the engine, the performance, a lot has been done that people will never see. I mean, one of the things that MemberMouse is known for is reliability, and reliability under stress, meaning high volume, large number of members. And so this is I guess it's kind of coming to a higher level picture. The thing I really like about MemberMouse is the fact that you can start using it for just 20 members, but it will grow with you, and you don't have to switch to a different solution to get to 100,000 active members. And at each stage of your business where you're going to need more, you're not even going to know that you're going to need that before you get to the point. But as soon as you know you do need it, MemberMouse has an answer for you built in. So this is really the power and the value of MemberMouse. So it's all of these different features, smart tags, again, great feature because it allows you to have dynamic conversations with your customers based on actions that they've taken without having to program anything. So that becomes very powerful. Anyway, I think I could go on because there are other things that I like, but you know, I think that's enough for now. Let me just make sure I didn't turn my mic off. Okay. Okay, cool. Well, and Tom says, you've got a great team. Matt has been very helpful too. Well, thank you, Tom. I think so too. I think our team's great, and I'm very grateful for everybody who's a part of it. And so I think that's it. I think if there are no more questions, then we will sign off.